I said that demonetization wrecked Pakistan's economy. So lots of people disagree with this, and so let's take a look at what people are saying. Suddenly, Pakistanis forgot to print money. That's not what's stopping them. This is only theory and logic. Why haven't they been able to print new currency notes? Not convincing. Ha ha ha. Uh, what's stopping Pakistan from printing new Indian currency notes after 2016? Due to GPS enabled currency note feature. Ha ha ha. I think it's absurd. Pakistan still has a a printing press, and new currency is very easy to print. Now you can print it with a normal printer. Yes, A4 printer. Go to the shop. Here's the currency note. 10 copy dena. Rishikesh says Pakistan had factories to print the Indian currency and blah blah blah. If they are so good, then they would have continued. It's all coincidence. It's all far fetched imagination. So this is just a sample of the comments that I have got about people who say that Pakistan would have continued printing the currency after we got the new currency. So I'm completely wrong, and it's not convincing, and so on and so forth. That's what people are saying. So okay, let's get rid of the questions on the screen. Yes, there's more real estate now. Yes, so so a lot of people seem to be under the impression that if you have a printer which prints money, then when India comes up with a new format of the currency notes, then Pakistan just has to get the currency notes, put it in the printer, do a Xerox copy, 10 copy dena, 100 copy dena, million copy dena. That's what people seem to believe. You know, some time ago I had said this on, I don't know which episode I had said this, that I am very glad to say that Indians are less naive nowadays. Well, clearly I'm going to have to eat my words here, because Indians are still incredibly naive. I'm not saying Indians are stupid. There is a difference between being naive and being stupid. Indians are not stupid. Indians are very intelligent, but Indians are incredibly naive right now. If you look at these questions, it is naivete. And I can see people who apparently seem to be very, quite senior and quite educated, who are saying such things. You think it's so easy to print any? Then why can't Pakistan print the US dollar or the euro? Why? If they still have the currency, the printing press or whatever it is that these guys are talking about, then if it's so easy to print any currency, even if you change the currency features and everything, then why can't they print billions of US dollars, billions of euros, billions of whatever else? Why? Think logically. Use a brain. The gods have given you a brain. Use that, right? India changed the currency. See, India changed the paper on which the currency is printed, first of all. And it's not paper, it's cotton fiber. It may look like paper, it may feel like paper, but it's cotton fiber. It's 100% cotton fiber. And India changed all the security features on the currency notes. It's not child's play to replicate all that. What Pakistan, well, I'm not going to go into the details, but what Pakistan seems to have had is an authentic printing machine of the Indian currency. India was getting its currency printed elsewhere, outside of India. And you need this specific ink, and you need all those features. You need to be able to do that. So let's say you have a printing machine and the ink and all the ingredients that went into printing the 2016 the currency that existed before 2016. After India changes everything, that printing machine is going to be worthless. Okay, that entire process is going to be worthless. So I just don't. I think this is the fault of the education system, that people don't understand these very basic things. And you will say that the education system doesn't teach us about how currencies are printed and all that. Well, I would say, why doesn't it teach that? I think everybody should know these things. Your teachers and your textbooks in the education system doesn't teach you any of these things. These are extremely important things. We have to understand how these things work. How do security features work in currencies? Earlier, we used to have a thread and a watermark and whatnot. Now the features are totally changed. And they are very hard to replicate unless you have the actual original printing machine and the same the kind of cotton that India is using now for the currency notes and all those things. It's not child's play. It's not like you go to a Xerox ki dukan and you put the currency inside and say, 10 copy dena. That's what people seem to be believing. I mean, look at these comments. Look at these comments. This is just a small sample of the 50 or 60 comments, 100 comments I get every day about this. It's so incredible to see the naivete that people are laboring under. So clearly, I was wrong when I said that Indians are less naive nowadays. No, I was wrong. I'm going to have to eat my words right here. So I would like to request everybody, please don't. And people are unwilling to think. If someone says something, why don't you first investigate whether it may be right or wrong, instead of just giving you your knee jerk reactions? No, you're wrong. No, you're this. No, you're that. Ha ha ha. Think about things properly. Everybody has a brain, everybody has an intelligence. Use that. Look it up. All the information is available online. How are currencies printed? What are the security features that India has introduced after 2016? Do you think it's so easy to print currencies? Then why don't you go to your local Xerox shop and get your currencies printed? You can do it, but it won't work. Nobody will accept those notes because everybody will be able to say that, clearly say immediately that those are fake. So please understand how these things work. It's not child's play. The Indian government is not stupid. Yes. So yeah, that's what I have to say. Please disabuse yourself of these simplistic notions of how the world works. The world is much more complicated than what you think it is. I can't believe the kind of comments I get in these things. Good God,